Alright, so now we're going to be checking out Disco Simulator. My understanding, this game is a disco tycoon game. So it's not that we're going to be dancing or whatever. I mean, maybe that's a feature, I don't know. But the gist is that we are going to be effectively running a nightclub that does disco. That is my understanding of the game. This is a demo. It's for Summer Next Fest, so we're going to be checking it out. And as I do with any time we have a new game on the channel, I typically will go into whatever its settings and options are. You've got your audio options, pretty straightforward. Graphic. I like how it's graphic instead of graphics. High. So we don't have a whole lot of like accessibility stuff here. That's fine. And you do have multiple language support, which supports Polish, Chinese, and English. So that's cool. Now, with all that saying, there's not a whole lot of settings there. That doesn't necessarily mean a bad thing. All depends on what features the game has and if they're a problem. Okay, so we can choose our manager. Apparently, in the full game, we'll have at least, and judging by the right arrow, more than 3 managers. We have Martha, who's a former employee of the banking industry. She has the ability to optimize costs, which allows her to effectively manage the club. Martha has good context with furniture companies, which translate into attractive club equipment and guest satisfaction. You start with 5,000 money. Okay. Full equipment sell price. My apologies. The other characters they will be adding is Sylvia has graduated from bartending school. She has very good knowledge of the industry and knows the necessary to run a good bar. She has knowledge and experience to allow her to effectively manage the club as well as provide high-quality bar services to guests. So this is like mostly leaning on the furnishings and all that. This is leaning more on the bar service. And then Greg has a lot of experience organizing concerts. He has knowledge of the music industry and can plan an event well to attract as many guests as possible. Greg has a good relationship with DJs, which allows him to deliver the best parties in the club. So basically, all your regular furnishings, and then just general efficiency, bar, music, and then more to come. Well, since we only get one choice, we're going to go with Martha. We will have several different ones. No yawning, it's disco time. I know, right? What does it say about a club when it's a disco? Alright. So we have a handful of different clubs. We've got Los Palmos, The Fire, and The Focus. Los Palmos is a small club that does not stand out from the other clubs of this type. Nevertheless, the club attracts regulars who appreciate the intimate atmosphere. So it's a small club, diverse clients, and our current objective will be to organize a concert. The Fire is a medium-sized club located in the city center. The club is very popular and always full of people. The club attracts both young and old visitors. It's a medium club. Clients will often come in groups, several people, and then we have to like hit a high reputation. And then The Focus is a very large club and exclusive that attracts wealthy locals. Customers appreciate the concerts, well-known and respected artists, as well as the exclusive, sophisticated atmosphere. It's a large club with rich clients and they make lots of money. And again, they have an arrow. It doesn't do anything, but it does imply there'll be more. All right. So you have standard mode, which is just win that, and then you have creative mode. Interesting. So creative mode in this game isn't just there's no limit on money or whatever. Creative mode is just you play until you go bankrupt. It doesn't care about your win condition. All right. We need a truly lame club that someone who has no idea what's trending would have, like Club Cool. Club Cool, but not like... Oh, it's a very short name limit. Okay. Discolicious? Sure. Sure, Discolicious is it. Because the name I was going to put there is like Club Cool, but not like the Coca-Cola Club in Epcot, that serves Beverly, incredibly bitter soda or whatever it is. But it, it only has there. It's fun to have rambling names. Alright, so Discolicious. Okay, tutorial. Your controllers are WASD, up, down, left, right. Mouse, camera movement. QE, right mouse button, rotate. R and F or mouse wheel is zoom. Z and X are item rotation. Delete is to sell. Escape is the menu. Builder rooms, workstations change the appearance, the walls and floors. Add new elements to decor. Select to build the equipment mode, select the appropriate category, click where you want to place new element, or click on the element whose appearance you want to change. Hire an employee. Build TAF rooms. There is no S. Build TAF rooms in build mode. Select workers mode and click on the selected employee. Okay, I'm really hoping they stage this through, because I'm not reading all of this in one go. So we're gonna see. Alright. Okay, so it does not support alternative keyboard layouts. That's fine. That's not unusual. Okay. Buy a rest furniture, build a toilet, build a dance floor, hire a bouncer, hire a bartender, build a cleaning station. Okay. So we have a front door to the club. I assume that's where my bouncers go. Is this like any floors or dance floors? Okay. So I believe time is paused. So I need to hire a bouncer. Doug is my only option, so Doug has been hired. Hire a bartender. We have, well, depending on where they're from, that could be Oliver, could be Olivier. That's fine. Okay, so I have to build the station first. All right, so there's an order of operations here. So we have stations. We have the bartender. I'm assuming this is the way I need to orient this. Like, I, as the customer, would touch on the screen that currently has nothing on it. And then that looks to me more like when you're actually working a restaurant, like, where you select the items. I'm assuming that's the orientation it should be. Let's put the bar close to the front. Alright, so now I have a bartending station. So we should be able to hire a bartender. Let me say it's Olivier. Need to build a cleaning station. It's interesting that they have these ones in different text than those ones. I'm just gonna take that as in the tutorial is still early and that there's a cleaning station. You'll be in a back room in the back. Build a security station and hire a bodyguard. Alright, I'm assuming the bodyguard station. So we're looking at here. Surprisingly, it doesn't say I need to hire a other stuff. So there's a bodyguard, so there's James. And there's Matt. Okay, so we've done all these things. I need to build a dance floor, I need to build a toilet, and I need to buy rest furniture. So, first of all... Oh, I see. That's fine. So we've got those two walls there. That's going to be inside this main room. We'll put the bathroom right over here. I don't really know where the door's supposed to be. Are you supposed to... Like, the door doesn't line up with any of this. I guess there? It's New Year's and we're just starting. We're one day late scenario. Yeah. We definitely missed an opportunity here. Alright, so I need a dance floor. Of which I have my choices. I feel like I need more than that for a dance floor. I feel like this giant building here, which is not actually that big, and that's our dance floor, feels moderately inadequate. But right now we're just going to solve the things they want, and then we can worry about there. We'll deal with the bar segments in a minute. Toilet. Oh, I see the problem. Move. There we go. I was expecting there to be like a back wall the way that was presented. So I was really confused there for a moment. Wait, do I not have sinks? Hey, hang on. Why do we not have sinks? Look, we know people are pretty terrible about their hygiene, but we should at least put the sink there to like try and socially shame them into washing their hands. Just saying. Okay. So I still have... Wait, I thought it said I started with $5,000. Why do I have still $7,000? It said extra? Oh, okay, that makes sense. They have the opening so the bartenders can get around the outside. Interestingly enough, they have bar segments listed here, and they show shelves, but there's no shelves. Where is the merchandise I'm selling? Is my guy just like pulling out from under the counter? I mean, it's okay if that is the case, but you know. I got some bar seating. Okay, so technically we've done this. Oh, that's neat. It's where the line goes. So I can actually manually say, okay, hear me out. This is where the line goes. I like that. I haven't seen a game do that before. Where you can say, hey, like, queue up here. Because that's something that happens in a lot of games, like the 2 Point Hospital style games, where you'll end up getting the lines, like, blocking the hallway and all that. And it can get a little aggravating, because you're like, just move over here. So I like that. That's pretty cool. I also feel like, before I open my disco, I should probably, like, have a DJ. I like how it's all trending inside and it's just gray brick inside the small dance floor. I still... Okay. Wait, do I have to hire a DJ as well? So I don't have the option. I assume the DJ shows up. Start disco. Client description, John 36, mood neutral. They have needs for energy, toilet, drink, and dance. And it has an intoxication level, and they like to dance a lot. I have a feeling I need a bigger dance floor. Okay, so everyone has to go past the bouncer. The bouncer, like, approves them one by one. Alright, how is the dancing? Okay, this is what we're judging the game by. Is this dance animation? I hope it's all the exact... Okay, they do have some variety. I was waiting for them all to walk up and do the exact same dance. Yeah, it passes. On the tiny little microscopic dance floor. So I assume we just let this roll until whenever the end of the night is. Sir, I need you to not merge with the DJ, please. You are unhappy because of a lack of dance. Well, I can see how much money they have. You are unhappy because of a lack of energy. You're unhappy due to a lack of drink? Oh, so there's a quarrel and I have to intervene. Okay, so that's interesting. Their portraits look AI generated. I'll have to look at one here in a moment once I've done unclogging the toilet. No, I believe someone made those. They probably made like 30, 40 or whatever number of portraits. Okay. So I could send my cleaning staff to deal with it. Cool. So yeah, I need more... So it's clear to me, I need another bartender. One bartender is not adequate. My inadequate sized floor, which I said was inadequately sized, is inadequately sized, so I need more dance floor. I probably also need more seating. So that's another thing. I have no idea what depth this game... Why are you standing behind... Look, man, hey, buddy. Customers stay in front of the bar. You are angry because you are low on energy. I feel like... Oh, does energy go up when you sit down? Okay, so it's not talking energy like how sleepy tired you are. It's energy like, yo, I need to sit down for a minute. Is there a fast forward thing? Oh, good. My reputation is -12. Excellent. When does this place close? I know clubs like to go late and all, but I mean, it's like getting to be 4:30 in the morning. Usually clubs wrap up by now. -20 for eating with no table. You are true. I also don't serve food. But if there was food, they wouldn't have a table. Yeah, so the current big problems is not enough seating, not enough dance floor, not enough bartenders. So I think I'm going to do is I'm going to do a mirror, so I'm going to do a bartender over here as well with their own seating. And then maybe up here just some, like, regular seats, and we'll probably, like, at least quadruple that. Alright, security, earn your keep, man. That's right, walk right through them. Okay, so how did today go? We lost 32 reputation. We had a total of 31 clients. 20 of whom were unhappy. None were happy. So there's like 11, sorry. 11 who are just kind of like, eh. We spent $6,130. We earned $1,770. Oh no, we spent $7,400. And then we had to pay rent. Excellent. That's not good. Alright, so let's see if we can salvage some of this. So first of all, dance floor, inadequate. We need to expand the dance. Alright, so we've got that. Next up, let's go and get a second bar station. I see it, Strider. Alright. Okay, so those are lined up. So we can go here, chairs. Alright, so we got chairs on both sides. Do this. A very impractical line, considering they have to cut in front of each other to get in front of the line. That's fine. How are we doing on money? Not great. So that's 2 problems solved. Trying to make the most of the space. No money left. We are done. Did I need money to hire the other bartender? I think I did. Oh, I physically... Oh, good. I've cloned him. Excellent. We have 2 Olivers now. Excellent. Alright, so this is an early access demo, if that wasn't obvious. Alright, so how will today go? We've doubled our bartending. We've 6 times our dance floor, and then for seating we've like 3-ish timesed it. I was going to make this so it was like a little island here for seating, but I ran out of money, as you do. It seems like a fairly simple Tycoon game. I think it's got a pretty good start. Like, I don't know what depth they plan on going into it, but you got characters that all have their own needs being managed and all that. You've got your staff here. I feel like some of these needs go pretty fast. Because, like, this guy, his energy is completely tanked. He'll give himself a drink and I assume sit down for a while. So I'm wondering how fast his happiness caves. Like, now that he's got a negative in energy, like, will his unhappiness just plummet? Or will it actually build up? Alright, we definitely need a second bouncer up front. Come on, I want to see one happy person. Someone's got to be happy in this place. Yeah, these to me look like they just sat someone down. They're like, all right, make a whole bunch of people. Making a bunch of random characters that you don't have to like give them personality. I think you just go, all right, let me just find a bunch of personalities at clubs and just... So you're unhappy. Come on, I just need one happy person. You literally don't have a dance need. Interesting. What do you want from me? I have 2 bartenders. Everyone is being serviced. About the only thing we seem to be lacking a little bit on is seating. And that is fair and valid. But at least the people who do manage to snag that seating should be happy. Hey, Tangerine Blade. How's it going? The doorman's spending like 5 minutes checking IDs per customer. Yep. Is this a stripper game? No. This is a disco club simulation game. Let's see. On the road, but just wanted to wish you the best of luck with your games. Ride that disco fever. Yeah. So, unfortunately, everyone here is still either neutral or unhappy with us, even though I have more than enough dance floor space for them. There's a little bit of a rhyme line showing up at the bathrooms. Oh, I just realized, hang on. That's one thing. Is I don't like that I have to manually send my employees to go check the bathroom. You're actually liking my stream now? Okay. Thanks. I mean, only sub if you can afford it. Like, take care of you first. Okay, kind of wish there was a fast forward. Yeah. That's the thing. Like, with a joke like that, it's like, yeah, I know there's people who'd get all bent out of shape over that. It's like, alright. Yeah, that was the thing. Is like, what club is this? I have been clubbing before. And I don't know about you, but there are not many clubs that are still open at 5 a.m. Didn't mean, yeah, just don't push it. Because I won't lie, there has definitely been times I'm like, okay, is this something I need to jump on kind of thing? Because, like, one thing, it's like, okay, making jokes, but, you know. Alright, send security. Let's see. If I'm a bartender, I am pissed that there are only 20 people. There's only 20 people. Well, the idea is it's supposed to be like a small, quaint thing with things. Alright, so... Oh, right, because we lost a bunch of money because I built things, and that's counted in that money. Alright, so it looked like seating was still a problem. Let's see if we can improve the seating situation, because that's what I was spending on money before my money ran out. Let's also get a second bartender, or sorry, not bartender, we already have two. Get a second bouncer. So, Doug, meet Doug. Don't worry, you'll get along just fine. You're the same person, practically. Yeah, so it's very clear this is early access. So it's a little shallow on my options and all that, but that's okay. This game on Steam? Yes. This, I don't know if it's available to buy right now. Alright, well, we're out of money. But, they do have a demo available. I can actually mark this that I have played it. Like, the demo situation has been getting entirely out of hand for me. Because Summer Next Fest is going on, so I've got, everyone's, like, releasing their demo. I keep showing it. Like, this is the list of demos I have that I would like to play on the channel. You can see it's a hecking long list. And I've gone through maybe a fourth of them. I'm not going to get through them all. Like, realistically, that's just not happening. Because the worst thing is some of these games are only making the demos available for Summer Next Fest, and then they're pulling them back down. And with that, I've been, like, getting really salty with as I'm like, look, man, you have too many demos out. We can't play them. You want people to check out your game, you need to leave it up. Why would you pull down the demo? And the only reason I can see that you would pull down the demo is you're really not confident in your product. And so, yeah. Do you plan to play yet another Zombie Survivor? I played that on the channel already. Unless they have, like, a new version or something, which is entirely possible. I did actually play the demo for that on the last Next Fest. It wouldn't surprise me if they've done updated. Have I played 7 Days to Die? I have played 7 Days to Die before. Only briefly on the channel. Yep, thank you. This is, I think, one of the... So, this is a mechanic I kind of wish they didn't have. If I'm being realistic. I have an employee that I'm paying to watch the bathrooms and whatever. Like, that's their job. Like, my expectation is they would go and take care of it. And then the concern would be, like, if I have too many toilets per employee, the employees can't realistically keep up, yada, yada, yada. That, you know, that's quite the dance there, lady. Anna, you know how to bust some moves that grab people's attention. But yeah, so it would be, for me with this, I would want it to be like what's going on with the bartenders. I don't have to manage the bartenders, they're just doing it. Well, that's concerning. All the people are lining up at one bartender, not the other. Do we have anyone happy in this place? Is this just a comment on going clubbing in the first place? Is just you go to club and no one actually is really, really happy when they're done at the club? No matter how you go about it, you're unhappy. It's just whether or not you are profitable. Oh, we have a happy customer. We have a singular happy customer in our establishment. We've got one. We've got one. They're not going to be happy with how long they're waiting in the bartender line. But we do in fact have a happy customer. We've done it. Oh, we've got excited. I didn't realize there's any, like, I didn't realize there's the other ones. She is also very intoxicated. There's some actually happy people here now. Security is not able to keep up with how many people are causing problems. Yeah, so I think stuff like this where you click and say, I would like to have the staff handle it, or I'd like to handle it itself. I kind of wish that wasn't a thing. Like, I wish it was just literally our staff member would walk between them. A sleeping client. Our client fell asleep on the table. So yeah. So honestly, this isn't a bad start. It does... Oh my god. There's so many people have so many things. Another sleeping client. Well, yeah. You're clubbing at 5:30 in the morning. Of course clients are falling asleep. They got off work 12 hours ago and they've been clubbing ever since. Hey, we only lost 8 reputation last time. We actually had 10 happy customers. Nice. The drugs were off at AM. I mean, whatever they got going on. Alright, so you got a little bit more seating. I wonder if I make the line shorter, if that actually makes it better. So don't let them get longer than that. And the reason I'm thinking that is it might be when this line is full, that will force them to go to the other line. Like, it'll just say that's not available as a way of kind of forcing them to distribute between them. I still need more seating, though. Okay, out of money again. Alright. No, they're just tired after dancing, right? Yeah, like I said, so far, like, I like the idea of the game. I love what they've got so far as the startup. I do like the whole management side of it. The assets they have in the game, they all seem pretty good. There's obviously not enough variety in employees, which it's interesting that like customer wise they have like behaviors and all that. They have all these like really nice portraits and names and all that. But when it comes to staff, you know, I got Doug and Doug. I got Olivier and Olivier. I don't remember what your name is. But like literally there's just one employee of each, which it just means they haven't implemented it yet. It's clearly early access, if that. The music is also repetitive. They have one track. So that's especially a game based around something like disco that's, you know, music and everything. They're going to really need more than one track. It's not a bad track, but it is one track. So imagine this is a game you'd very quickly either disable the music and turn on your own playlist. Man, you need high top tables and chairs around them and arcade machines. No, just need ABBA on loop. Oh, that made me randomly think. I can't remember what the name of it. When I was looking through the demos, there was something like it was like Starship Simulator, Spaceship Simulator, something like that. And it wasn't Star Trek, but it was very, very clear that they just straight up lifted the design of uniforms and everything from Star Trek. At first, like, is this like some, you know, weird Star Trek game? Like, it's just like some weird side license? No. No, someone made a game and they just straight up lifted everything Star Trek. I was like, yeah, I'm not playing that one. Alright. So this might be the last day we put in this game. Because this one track is getting kind of repetitive a little bit. I think they've got a decent start. Oh, right, I have to do these. They got a decent start. There's a couple design decisions, like this whole where you manually tell them to intervene. This feels like a mobile game kind of mechanic. Where you like, you have the game up, you have to like touch the thing and say, I'm going to do it or not do it. I would rather it's just as your club gets bigger and there's more to deal with, your employees cannot keep up, so you need more employees. Like, I'm okay with, like, the icon appearing, you see the employee popping. And I get the idea is you can click and hold on it in place of your employees. The idea is your manager doing the work as opposed to the staff, so you can kind of mitigate it. In this case, for a tycoon-style game, can you expand the walls to make it bigger? This one, I believe this is the size of the club. They did have multiple clubs that were larger and all that, but they aren't accessible in the demo, I don't believe. So I'm supposed to make a concert happen as the objective for this one. I don't know. Oh, we probably have to get a high enough reputation to make a concert occur. That's more than likely what it is. You're afraid the game is going to be full of flashing lights, thankfully not the case. Yeah, no, when I looked at all the videos, they didn't seem to have that. It might be you can get certain decorations that do have strobing effects and all that. I'm actually surprised that that floor doesn't change colors. Because, like, a lot of the discos, this style floor would be, like, blinking different color tiles and all that. That said, like, I'm cool that it doesn't do it. Or at least, like, give you the option to not have it. You can... She left, you can go in. Ma'am? Ma'am, there's... I don't think there's anyone in there. Ma'am? Ma'am? You're literally... There's no one in there, ma'am. Okay. I think we found a bug. And like you're not ordering, so I think some AI broke. Because the bartender's not responding and neither is the bathroom, so they're just gonna slowly get madder and madder as the night goes on. But the night's almost over. Okay, now, if this game was for sale, would I buy it right now? No. It is definitely a very early build, but for like an early build demo, I think this is not bad. It's clearly got a bug here with the lines that needs to be fixed. Hey, I only lost 1 reputation. And we turned a profit. Yeah, that said, and like these tasks not filling in, that's kind of thing. But yeah, so let's well, actually, what's this say? Oh, I can add event. All right. Okay, so yeah, you need reputation a lot. That said, I don't think I'm interested in sitting here listening to the 1 track. So yeah, for like an early version demo, this isn't bad. I actually think they did a pretty good job for an early version of the demo. I like the idea of having a tycoon where we run a club. Like, that's kind of the funny thing is, like, you know, GTA 5, they had their GTA Online, you have the club you can run and do all that kind of stuff. Part of me is like, you know, I actually wish this was more like an actual, not full-on tycoon, but something you actually felt like you're running the business versus just run mini quest to get resources, pay for upgrade, which is fine. I mean, it's GTA. I would assume it would target that audience, but yeah. So I actually like the idea behind it. The assets look pretty good. The portraits they put on their various characters there were really nice. Clearly they need to still do implementation on the employees. I don't really care for the whole thing where it's like, there is a quarrel here. Do you want to do this, like take care of this yourself, or do you want to make your employee do it? If they want to make it so you can decide to intervene, I'd just have it so if the employee's busy, your character will respond just any random one, or you could highlight or whatever. I don't feel there's value in making me click and hold a button on them to take care of it in place of an employee. Just make me have the employee. Quicker to have your employee do their job. Right. To me, it's like, that's those things that you get your club larger and larger, and it'd just be a nuisance having to go, no, you go ahead. I don't know. I just, like, it could also be that, like, at the beginning of the game, you have to manually intervene, and then you unlock some technology or policy or whatever that they automate it. But yeah, no, I think it's not bad. They need more music. That, like, for a game themed around disco or whatever, any music, you need more music. 1 track and loop is not enough. The art assets look good. I like the premise of the game. It's very clearly a very early build. But that said, I think they've got a good start. I'm curious about this one. I might wish this, I mean, I'm going to wish this game and see how it goes. I'm not saying it's going to be worth buying when it drops. We don't know. This is an early version. But I could see it getting there. So let me go ahead and stop the recording, and we'll get on the next thing.